Good afternoon. Good afternoon. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Mulford, building principals Dr. Miller, Dr. Hoy, and Ms. Cook, welcome to our College Signing Day. I am Steve Jansky, Director of Athletics for Fayetteville Public Schools, and it is truly an honor to stand before you today on such a momentous occasion, our College Signing Day. Today we celebrate the hard work, determination, and commitment of these incredible students who have earned the opportunity to continue their education at some of the nation's finest institutions. To our student athletes, this is your moment, a moment to reflect on how far you've come and to look ahead to the exciting journey that awaits you. You face challenges, you've overcome obstacles, and you've worked tirelessly to get to this point. Your achievements have set you apart, and today we celebrate your success. We are joined by proud parents, family members, teammates, teachers, and coaches who have supported you every step of the way. This accomplishment is as much theirs as it is yours. And to the staff and faculty, thank you for your unwavering commitment to helping our student athletes achieve their dreams. So we will start off with our head coaches to talk individually about each one. We start off with Coach Scott Williams with golf.
Thank you very much for being here again, and what an honor it is to be in front of these young people, and it's my honor to represent and speak for one of my own, Sam Patterson. He will be attending Missouri Southern State University, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about Sam. As you can tell, you're going to hear a lot of coaches talk about their players today, and they're going to tell you the things that you already know, that these people are special. They didn't take the easy way. They knew what it meant to do the extras. Sam's a 4-year letterman for me, two-time all-conference, 2-time all-state. They don't just hand those things out. That comes from preparation and hard work. He's a state champion and a 2-time state runner-up. He has contributed more to our program, along with, he joins a long list of Fayetteville High School golfers to add to our program that makes Fayetteville High School golf the best golf program in the state of Arkansas. Tirelessly works at his game, but here's a difference. He does have priorities, and I've seen that in Sam since he was a freshman. His priorities work hand in hand with what he's trying to achieve. Before I get to thanking him myself, Sam wanted me to thank his parents for giving him the time and giving him the opportunity to allow him to chase his dream. And today, part of that dream became a realization. I want to thank Sam for everything that he's done for Fayetteville golf, contributed to our program, added to the success, joins a long line of golfers that will continue to live forever in our program. Sam will be sorely missed. Missouri Southern State is getting an excellent golfer, but you'll always be a Bulldog. And I want to thank you for myself, what you've done for me and our program. Thank you, Sam Patterson. I would like to introduce Coach Jessica Phelan.
All right, big shout out to all of you guys that are here today that have poured your hearts into your sports and this school and into your futures. And for me, it's an honor to be celebrating 2 of these amazing student athletes, Morgan Harrelson and Olive Carroll. And on behalf of your teammates, your parents, your proud families, all of your former coaches, like your school and club coaches, I know that I speak for all of us to say we couldn't be prouder of you both. the journeys that you've made, the sacrifices, the unforgettable memories that you've created just show how much you love the game of volleyball, and we're happy to celebrate you guys continuing on at the next level. And so first of all, Morgan Harrelson, can't see you, but hi. Morgan, you've been like such a glue for our team and poured your heart into Fayetteville volleyball. As a middle blocker, you were a key player on our 23 state championship team and a huge part of our 2024 state semifinalist run. Your smile, your energy, your hard work have always stood out to me. And Lyon College is very lucky to get someone as competitive, supportive, and uplifting as you. Like, not only are you a talented player, but you're such a special teammate, and you've got what it takes to just continue to inspire the people around you. And on behalf of Fayetteville Volleyball, we wish you all the best at Lyon. And next up, I would like to talk about Olive Carroll. All of your dedication to volleyball and your teammates and your drive for excellence, both on and off the court, have been remarkable. Olive is heading to Brooklyn College, and they're getting an incredible athlete, an amazing teammate, and a standout student. We're happy to send like two of our best on to the next level. And all of your growth and skills on the court have prepared you so well for the next chapter of your volleyball career. And you're heading far away, but we're going to be cheering you on from here as you continue to do big things, like both on and off the court. So congratulations, Olive. So again, congrats, Morgan and Olive. Today's about celebrating everything that you've accomplished and everything that's awesome that's still ahead for you guys. I couldn't be prouder of you both. And then I have one more volleyball player to go sit beside today. So on behalf of like just the volleyball community in Northwest Arkansas, I want to say a thank you. You know, it's not easy to be a boy volleyball player in Arkansas, but like it's kind of taken a hodgepodge to get where we are today. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about him because the other Coach Phelan is going to talk about Mr. Lucas. So.
All right. It is my privilege to speak about Lucas Phelan. I've known that guy a long time. It's different. I've been up here several times talking about athletes that I've coached in tennis and everything. This is the first time I get to talk about one that played tennis for me, but that also played volleyball for me. And we're so excited that he is going to get to play at the next level at Southwest Baptist. It's just a special day. I'm trying to get through this. Lucas wanted to thank some of his coaches, and it kind of tells about his journey. Like my wife said, boys volleyball is kind of hard here in Northwest Arkansas. And so he wanted to thank some of his coaches and kind of what led him on the way. And the first is he wanted to thank his sister because without her, he wouldn't be on the volleyball court. He followed her around everywhere she went, and he was drugged to every volleyball tournament. And I think that's where the love of the game started for him. After that, he wanted to thank his brother because without his brother and Jenny at Ozark Juniors, there would not be a boys volleyball club. It was a bet between his older brother that if he got enough boys to start a volleyball team, that she would buy him a case of root beer. And that's how it started from that. And then after that, he had so many different coaches, Jeanette, Lane, Logan, myself, and his mom. So he just wanted to say thank you to everybody on that journey. To sum him up, volleyball, tennis, cross country, he's done quite a bit of things. But if you ask the teachers, the coaches, and his friends, I've got two things to kind of sum him up that makes me proud as a coach and as a father. The first one is a saying that I got to hear from Coach Broyles back in his days at Arkansas, and he always talked about being a giver. And wholeheartedly, Lucas there is one of the biggest givers I've ever seen, whether it's on the volleyball court, tennis court, in the classroom, or helping out teachers here. He has just got a pure heart, and that makes me very, very happy as a coach that he gives that way. The other one is something that I've tried to instill in all my kids, and I think he does this better than any of my other two kids. Sorry, Kenna, Ty. But it's something that I learned when I was teaching at Kanakuk, and they have a motto called I'm Third. And it's God first, others second, and I'm third. And I'm very proud of the way that that kid has led his life, and he gets to do this at the next level at Southwest Baptist. So congratulations, Lucas, and we look forward to you playing the next few years. I'm going to turn it over to Casey Dick now.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to start off by just saying there's some pretty special people sitting at these tables with these athletes today that we need to make sure that we recognize too at some point in time. What I would encourage all of you guys to do while you're sitting there with those special individuals is just turn to them and thank them, because it's meant a lot in their journey, in their life, of all those things to get you from point A to point B, but also obviously get you to the end goal. So I want to congratulate all of you again, but also all those special people sitting at your table with you. And before we get started, there's two football guys, but also want to congratulate Landon, Charlie, and Jason on their signing, who Coach Gallagher will talk to in a little bit. Want to congratulate you guys for that as well. Job well done. We're all very proud of you. I got two football guys. We'll start with Garrett. Garrett and his family, really, Garrett has been unbelievable since the first day that he's got here. The first day that he's walked in our floor, in our gym, in our weight room, he's known, number one, he's been a football guy. I think one of the things that you can look at a particular individual when they get to your specific sport program is the impact that they immediately make off the court or off the floor or off the field. And he instantly did that. He was a guy that everybody gravitated towards, did a great job each and every day of getting in there and working hard, earning the respect of his teammates. And one thing that greatly stands out about Garrett is he shows up every day to compete. He's one guy that prepares, and every single day to get himself ready to go, to get his guys ready to go, play the quarterback position. He's got a lot of intangibles when you look at the quarterback position, as far as he's a very athletic guy. He can extend plays and has the ability to make things happen outside the pocket. So he was, not a lot of people know, he's battled through a lot of injuries this year. But he's been a warrior all the time. And throughout those injuries, he ended up missing just one game, but ended up accounting for over 2,600 total yards, 32 touchdowns this season. And he will look to continue his athletic and academic career at the University of Purdue. So congratulations, Garrett. Up next, we have Parker Meese. Parker was a guy that when he instantly walked in the door, you kind of knew what you were getting just by the size and kind of his attitude and effort when he walked in the door instantly. He is an old school mentality middle linebacker that you do not have to question anything he does, because he is going to do a lot of the talking with his pads. He is a guy that we've had to reel back multiple times in practice because he was very, very physical in the way that he went about practice. He knows one speed, and that's 100 miles an hour. And a lot of people in this room don't know, but for the first part of his spring career at Fayetteville, he didn't practice in pads, but you really couldn't tell the difference of him not practicing in pads and everybody else practicing in pads because of the impact that he made out there while he was out there with his teammates. So Parker been a very decorated high school football player, been a consensus All-American from when he was a freshman all the way till now. Made a very big impact on the first day that he walked in. His season was cut short due to an ACL injury. I believe, and I'm a firm believer, and you can tell a lot about an impact that a kid makes on a football team when he's in the face of adversity. And that was something that was not handled easily by Parker. You can see him now. I don't think you'd ever know that he had an ACL injury on, I believe it was early August, about August 16th or 18th. But he's really attacked the physical therapy to get himself ready to go. But one thing about it throughout that whole process is he showed up every day. He showed up every game day. He was by his teammates on the sideline, whether it was on crutches or when he got released to get on a knee brace. And just the impact that he was able to make, the encouragement and how he was out there coaching our kids was absolutely amazing, and the job that he did. So we thank him for that, Parker, and appreciate everything you did. And like I said, both those guys, Parker alone too, will be signing with the University of Purdue. So I hope you guys find the bookstore and get ready for some academics and athletics. Congratulations, Parker. Appreciate you both. Up next, we have our baseball coach, Scott Gallagher.
Okay, today it is my privilege to introduce 6 players that have signed to play college. Before I get to those 6 players, I want to recognize and say congrats to all that are being recognized today. It is not easy to take on this challenge, and I want to acknowledge you for your work to get here to this day. The baseball players we're going to celebrate today are Jason Delamar with the University of Arkansas, Charlie Graves with Daytona State in Florida, Landon Holzhauer with Connor State College in Oklahoma, Carter Morris with Augusta University in Georgia, Ken Pascal with Connor State College in Oklahoma, and Landon Schaefer with the University of Arkansas. I also want to mention Mark Brissy, who is also signed with the University of Arkansas but is not here today with us being recognized. I want to thank each and every one of you and for your teammates and for your hard work, dedication, and being a Bulldog. This group of players has helped the team go 47-17 over the past 2 years. They've spent countless hours in the batting cages and on the field trying to get better each and every day. We have been recognized by the American Baseball Coaches Association for grades and other things, and I thank you all for your work in the classroom as well. You have set the example for the future players in our Bulldog program and how to be a champion in the classroom and on the field. So now I'll recognize each player individually. Here I'll talk about a few things and I'll say something that they wanted to say to people and who they want to recognize. So Jason Delamar will be the first one we recognize here. Over the last 3 years, Jason has been a 3-year starter for us, started his freshman year, and he has hit .359 over the last 3 years, has 93 hits in his career, 9 home runs, 59 RBIs, 52 runs scored, and has also pitched a no-hitter in his career here. Jason wanted to say to all, I am thankful for all my teammates, coaches, and very thankful for my family, for all the support. And lastly, I am thankful for the game of baseball. Congrats, Jason. Next, I'll recognize Charlie Graves, signing with Daytona State College. Charlie has started the last 2 seasons for us. Has a .310 career batting average, 55 hits, 2 home runs, 43 RBIs, and 49 runs. He has also been an outfielder for us and pitched a little bit in the game last year. Charlie wanted to say, I would like to thank my parents for their constant support of me and also the time and money spent on me for baseball. I also want to say thank you for always encouraging me to perform at my best in the classroom and on the field. Additionally, I would like to thank Matt Vinson and Tyler Spoon for working with me constantly from a young age. I'd also like to thank my friends for constantly keeping me in good spirits. And lastly, I'd like to thank the Arkansas Sticks and Perfect Timing organizations. Congrats, Charlie. Next, we'll recognize Landon Holzhauer, signing with Connor State College. Landon's a 3-year starter at catcher. He has caught 34 base stealers in the last 3 years, picked off 10 runners. He's accumulated 51 hits, 37 RBIs over his career, and is a grinder behind the plate and calls all the pitches for our team. Does a really good job, which is not commonly done at the high school level. Landon wanted to say, I'd like to thank everyone who has gotten me to this point, especially my family, for always supporting me and spending their time to make me a better player and a better person. I also want to thank the coaches who have developed me into the player I am today. Congrats, Landon. Next, we'll recognize Carter Morris with Augusta University in Georgia. Carter started for us last year and was a big addition to our lineup. He hit .337, had 28 hits, 3 home runs, 22 RBIs, 30 runs, 29 walks, only 11 strikeouts on the season, and he only had 3 strikeouts in conference play last year. He was a really tough to keep off the bases and really added an addition to our lineup. Carter wanted to say, I would like to thank my family for all the time spent at baseball fields and all the late nights traveling. I'd also like to thank J.T. Baker and Kyle Atkins for all the time they've spent pouring into me over the years. Congrats, Carter. Next, we'll recognize Ken Pascal. Ken signing with Connors State College in Oklahoma. So him and Landon going to continue to be teammates here in the future. Ken started for us last year, played through an injury, missed about a month of the season and came back and played through. Ken hit .286 while playing injured and was able to have an on-base average around 500 on the season. Ken wanted to say, I would like to thank my family, friends, and coaches throughout the years. Everyone around me has always supported me to the fullest. I also want to thank every trainer and doctor who has helped me recover through my injury, because I wouldn't be where I am today without them. Lastly, I want to thank the Lord for all the blessings He's gives me every day. Congratulations, Ken. Make sure I'm getting everybody here. All right. So last one here, we have Landon Schaefer signing with the University of Arkansas. Landon has been a 3-year starter for us in the field and on the mound. Landon has averaged over 370. He has 105 hits, 10 home runs, 71 RBIs offensively. On the mound, he has 12 wins in his career, about a 2.0 ERA. He's also thrown 2 no-hitters, one of those being in a state tournament game. This past week, Landon was ranked as the 74th top prospect in Major League's draft that will come up in July. I also want to say about Landon that Landon's the hardest worker I've ever been around. He will literally spend countless hours a week, built upon week, built upon week, built upon month, over the years. The hardest worker I've ever been around, and that's why he's getting recognized by Major League Baseball. That's why he is getting those accolades, the work he's put in over that time. Landon wanted to say, I'd really like to thank my parents for all their sacrifices that they have made for me to be here. Thank you to all my coaches for their unmatched support. To my teammates, thank you for keeping the game fun and worry-free. Congrats, Landon. Again, congrats to everybody here today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to that long talk there, but it's an awesome day for everybody, and I hope everyone is able to live in the moment here and really cherish what this is about. Next up, we'll have Ed Duncan, head softball coach.
First of all, just thank you all for being here. Second of all, every single one of you here, I just want you to think about something, okay? So out of the millions and millions of high school athletes that play, only about 6% go to college to play that sport. So I just want you to think about and put that in perspective, how fortunate you are. It's something to think about. Brianna email, a lot of people get her name wrong all the time because it's spelled different, and I know she gets tired of that, but she will be attending University of Arkansas, Rich Mountain. Just talk about Bri a little bit. She has a 4.0 GPA. She's kept it throughout her whole high school career. So that's awesome to me because that comes first. So she's awesome student, awesome player, and her energy, the energy that she brings, and if you know her, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you cannot not notice it. So She started for us for 4 years, and played infield, outfield. She's fearless. She's not very big, okay, but it didn't matter. It doesn't matter who she's facing or what the situation is. She always just did the best that she could without any fear whatsoever. It's not going to be the same without her next year. I wish her well in whatever she decides to pursue next, whether school, softball and school. And she's thankful for her mom, her coaches, and everyone that didn't give up on her, and all the girls who have been there for her on the team. Also, she wants everybody to know that her mom put in the countless amount of money and effort in the sport that her mom has contributed while she's grown up playing softball. She appreciates that, and she just wants her mom to know she could not have done it without her. She said also, I would also like to thank the coaches throughout the years that helped me get to where I am. And one thing, is coaching about winning and losing, yes, but it gets deeper than that. I watched her grow so much in 4 years, and that's what it's about, the growth. Her growth was unbelievable, and we're going to miss her next year. Next up, Joe Toma.
Wow, what a great morning. This is so exciting. I've got an exciting day, and this is like the cap of it, and it's in the morning still. So it's just so great to see all these wonderful kids or families here. I know just for my girls soccer players, Ed talked about the 4 years and seeing them. I pulled out some pictures the other day when they were freshmen, and I was like, oh, look at my little babies, and now they're all grown up. And to say that I love these girls is an understatement. This group of girls is so wonderful. Let me introduce to you Eleanor Locke. She's going to Angelo State University. She is the original Energizer Bunny. She could do the commercial. She could just knock the other bunny out of the way and be there. She is there before practice, after practice, stays late. We work on free kicks. We work on all kinds of stuff. But it's not just that. She doesn't just have a love for the game. She has a love for life and her teammates and her family. And she just wanted to say to her family, thank you so much to Pablo, Maggie, her mom and dad, and her grandparents, just for all the support and love from them. We're excited for her. We can't wait to see how she does down in Texas. It's going to be hot down there, so get ready. So congratulations to Eleanor. And then for Hannah, Hannah Garner, she's going to go to Mid-America Nazarene, a wonderful little school up near Kansas City. And Hannah is just a strong young woman, and she gets after it. She is dedicated to her team. She works so hard, like we've all heard about all these players, but she really loves her teammates, and you can see that in how she gives and the effort and just the care that she has for them. She says, I just want to thank God for providing this opportunity and thank my parents for all the support throughout my career, and then for my coaches that have pushed me to grow each day. I just want you to remember that here in the next couple of weeks as we push you some more. The great thing for me and for Ed and Scott is we get to have these kids this spring and get to play and compete and hopefully do some wonderful things that we're looking forward to. And then I'd like to finish with Kara Whitson. And she's going right up the road here to a school that I'm very fond of called John Brown University. She's going to play forward for them. Her coach is over here, Kathleen. Thank you for coming out. And she just wants to say thanks to my coaches along the way, especially to Coach Doug, our club coach, and to me. So thank you, Kara. Kara has been just a great addition to our program. She's played forward for 4 years. These girls have been in 2 state finals, the state semifinals, and hopefully we'll go back to the state finals this year and get a championship for them. They're tireless in their work and their effort and their care and their love for their teammates. And that's what's been great about hearing all these stories. I know volleyball, works so hard, and I watch Scott and his kids practice every day, and have enjoyed the football team, and just all of you guys that work day in and day out. I get to go see softball. We got to compete against them in a kickball tournament earlier. Just so many kids, the competitiveness, the love for the team, and what is so cool is just how all these kids exemplify what's great about Fayetteville High School athletic sports. That they love their teammates, they're fierce competitors, and they're really good in the classroom. So we're proud of y'all for that. Thank y'all for being here today. Steve Yancey's going to wrap things up now.
Thank you, coaches. As you sign your college commitments today, remember that this is just the beginning. The path to success is never linear. It's filled with new opportunities, growth, and transformation. Embrace it, challenge yourself, and always keep your drive on being the best version of yourself. And this year, we have done something different and special. On your table, you will find a token, a coin, to memorialize this day and also to help you remember where you came from and that we're very proud of you. Congratulations to each and every one of you. We're so proud of your accomplishments, and we can't wait to see what you will achieve in the years to come. And remember, you will always be a Purple Dog. Let's give our students a round of applause as they take this next exciting step in their lives. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank all of our teachers, staff. I want to thank the media for coming out, being here on this very special day. It is one of a kind. All the teammates, friends, thank you so much. You're just as much a part of this as they are. Thank you. Have a great day, and go Purple Dogs.